Well, half the day.
Half a day.
Once more. I know we're a little tired from lunch. Half a day.
Half a day.
Much better. Thank you so much, and happy Friday. As our acting governor said, welcome to the office of the governor and happy Friday. We are here today to proclaim May 2024 as Bicycle Safety Month. At this time, I want to recognize the presence of our acting governor, Joshua Tenorio. From our consul board, the Honorable Rumiko Ishigami, Consul General of Japan. The Honorable Rosario Lenke, Consul General of the Philippines. And our FSM Consulate representative. From our we have our director for the Department of Public Works, but as you heard maybe earlier this week, he's also the king of potholes. If you have a pothole, you can call him, Director Vince Ariola. And his deputies, Linda Van is deputy director, as well as Ernie Candeletta, deputy. Thank you so much. They do more than potholes, as we all know. They manage buses, school buses, the roads, other roads, traffic lights, among other things, permitting. They do a lot more things besides potholes, just for the record. I also want to recognize Fred Verdali, Director of the Department of Corrections, joining us. Melanie Brennan and Michael Weekly from the Department of Youth Affairs. Don't worry, Chief of Police, I didn't forget you, our top cop, Steve Ignacio. Who is a biker, but not that kind of biker. And all those from GPD, let's give them a round of applause, our first responders among them. Please nice applause going to the Guam Fire Department, another one of our first responders. Thank you so much for joining us. Mike Brown, Executive Director for the Mayor's Council of Guam. As well as Arnel Bonso, Chief Executive Officer of Nissan Motor Corps. And everyone else joining us today, thank you so much. Let's give yourselves a round of applause. To tell us why we're here today, and not to talk about potholes, I want to give the floor to Vince Ariola, Director of the Department of Public Works, who's also going to put on the helmet.
Thank you very much, Crystal. We'll see you tonight. Thank you very much. Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much, Acting Governor Josh Tenorio, our Consulate Corps. Very pleased to have you here, and of course our partners in this proclamation. I want to really acknowledge our Office of Highway staff from DPW. They're all here with us, and of course our general partners in this entire effort, GPD, GFD, and of course the Guam Cycling Federation. I'm very pleased to be here once again to mark this month as Bicycle Safety Month. And usually when I give these remarks, I try not to say too much so I don't interfere with what the acting governor is going to say. I don't want to take away from him, but just a few things I want to bring up. First thing first, it's bicycle safety. So the first thing we want to do, of course, is we want to urge all our citizens and bicycle riders to wear proper helmets, to wear safety vests. As you can see, we have the items right here. Make sure that you have lights on the bicycle so that cars, trucks, and other vehicles see you while you're on the road. Because the issue here is we're sharing the road with other vehicles. The other thing is I'm real proud to and pleased to present that a lot of our ongoing construction with our roads like Route 5. We just opened up Route 5. That's got a full bike lane. Route 14, which is Chalon San Antonio, we're about ready to cut the ribbon, but for all practical purposes, that Route 14 is completed. That's got 2 bike lanes on both sides. Route 14B, which is Ipa Road, is about ready to open, and that's got sidewalks and a little bit of a bike lane, I think, when we're totally done with that. And we've got another project coming up, Route 17, which is the remainder of Cross Island Road. That is slated and designed for bike lanes as well, 4 if not 5 foot shoulders for bicyclists. So moving forward with this, and as we continue to construct and pave new roads, we are ensuring to the greatest extent possible that bike lanes are included, because we see more and more the amount of bicyclists using our roads. You know, they use it for recreation, they use it for fitness, and I especially up north, you see a lot of bicyclists using it for daily transportation. So we have to account for that. But along with that, while accounting for that, we need to make sure that bicyclists are safe when they ride their bicycles. So our team over at OHS, in conjunction with GPD and GFD, you know, they're out in the schools. As a matter of fact, they have an exhibit, let's see, May 18th. It's going to be at the Gander Shopping Center, and it'll be an educational exhibit to show to the public all the different ideas and the different safety units that you should be practicing when riding a bicycle. So I kindly urge the public to go there, pick up some pamphlets, and get educated on the safety of riding bicycles. With that, I just want to thank the Consulate Corps for being here. Our partners, JRM, Camblas, GPD, GFD, Guam Cycling Federation, and of course the Governor and Lieutenant Governor for gracing us with your presence here and proclaiming May as Bicycle Safety Month. Thank you very much.
Jesus Masi, Director. I also want to acknowledge Jennifer Crisales Camacho from Cars Plus. She's our Vice President, but also an avid biker. Thank you so much for joining us. As well as our military partners on the table, I am sorry I missed you. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you again, Vince. I now want to give the floor to our Acting Governor, Joshua Tenorio.
Good day, everybody. A few years ago, we lost somebody very close to our community. Eric Bell was a businessman, had one of the best personalities, I have to say, every time you see him. He was very tall, he was a father, he was a husband, and unfortunately, he was killed at the intersection of Micronesia Mall, and he was cycling. And so it kind of reminds us that there's been a human toll to cyclists on Guam. And it's been a big job, I guess, to kind of shift the mindset of the drivers to prioritize pedestrians and cyclists, right? In other areas, you see that priority. There is supposed to be a yielding to them. And that was a very horrible incident, but it reminds us of the reason why we come together annually to shift the focus on bicycle safety. Now, I'm pretty sure that our friends at Hornet had record sales. I think it was in 2021, must be during the pandemic. It seemed like everybody, their mother, their father, their kid, everybody bought a bicycle, right? I think there might be a little less of them using it right now, but there are a lot of them in the homes. And when Vince was talking about the projects, we're really trying to establish safe areas, expand the number of safe areas for cycling to flourish. So I don't know if you caught it, but that Route 17 project is a very key project for us. Route 17 is Cross Island Road, and the idea is between Route 4 and Route 5, we're going to have bicycle lanes on both sides of the road. We hope that not only this is going to be an awesome area for cyclists to come. That's one of the most beautiful roads on the, beautiful areas, not the beautiful road right now. I am on it every day. But there's a lot of work that'll be going into it. But we hope that it also starts and gives the Cycling Federation ideas to utilize that for some annual events. We expect that that's probably going to be a tourist attraction for our visitors from Japan, from the Philippines, from the FSM, coming to Guam to try and compete. And we know that that course potentially could be a signature course, even compared to those around the world. So I think that there's a bright future for cycling, and with the great partnership of Public Works, Guam Police Department, Guam Fire Department, the two agencies, the two law enforcement agencies, public safety agencies that really come out and are there and are really vested in the success of great cycling programs on the island. So on behalf of the governor, who's on a mission off island right now, I want to congratulate everybody. Thank you to the Office of Highway Safety and the Department of Public Works. I know that OHS is the favorite partner of Guam Police Department because they do provide a lot of training opportunities to upskill the skill sets that our officers have. But congratulations and have a great weekend. Viva cycling.
Jesus Masi LT, and I too was one of those COVID bikers. I now want to give the floor to our Deputy Director for the Department of Public Works, Linda Abanez.
Proclamation of the Governor proclaiming May 2024 as Bicycle Safety Month. Whereas bicycling offers a substantial health and economic mode of transportation and serves as an excellent form of recreation and enjoyment of the scenic beauty and local attractions of our island. Whereas from 2019 to 2013, Guam recorded 1 bicycle fatality, and in early 2024, another tragic fatality occurred. These incidents underscore the crucial need for education, mutual respect, and proper road sharing between cyclists and motorists to enhance traffic handling skills, communication, and adhere to traffic laws, aiming for the goals of 0 bicycle fatalities. Whereas Guam's Public Law 31189, also known as the Bicycle Safety Act of 2012, states that cyclists on roadways are entitled to the same rights and are subject to the same duties as motor vehicle drivers, as stipulated in Chapter 27, Title 16 of the Guam Code Annotated. Whereas bicycle safety and traffic safety is a shared responsibility to help reduce disability and death resulting from injuries incurring while riding on Guam's roadways. Motorists are urged to remain vigilant for bicyclists, avoid distraction, and never drive under the influence. Bicyclists are urged to enhance their visibility by using lights and wearing retro, reflective, and brightly colored clothing. Whereas just as the seatbelts are critical for safety in motor vehicles, bicycle helmets are essential for bicycle safety. Under Guam Public Law 31189, all cyclists and their passengers must wear helmets and meet safety standards as set by the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission, an American National Standard Institution, the American Society for Testing and Materials, the Snell Memorial Foundation, or those approved by the Governor's Highway Safety Representative, or his or her designated violation of these standards incurred a civil penalty of $50. And whereas the Bicycle Safety Month, the Department of Public Works Office of Highway Safety, along partners with Highway Safety and local bicycle organizations, include the Guam Cycling Federation and Men's and Bike, will promote public awareness campaigns focused on the bicycle operation and safety education to reduce collision, injuries, and fatality, thereby enhancing community health and safety.
Now therefore, I, Joshua F. Tenorio, Aktumaget Lahe Guahan, Acting Governor of Guam, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Organic Act of Guam as amended, do hereby proclaim May 2024 as Bicycle Safety Month. In doing so, I call upon all residents of Guam to recognize and adhere to the provisions of Public Law 31189 and the associated bicycle safety rules and regulations as specified in Chapter 27, Section 27104. I urge motorists to obey all traffic laws, to look out for bicyclists, and to avoid distracted driving. Bicyclists do not have the same protection as a vehicle. Both bicyclists and motorists are reminded to share the road responsibly. Given under my hand, with the Great Seal of Guam to be affixed here in the capital city of Hagåtña on this 3rd day of May in the year of our Lord, Anno Domini 2024, and Viva Bicycle Safety Month. Yeah.
Jesus Masi, Linda, and of course Jesus Masi to our acting governor. If I can have all our stakeholders to the front, we'd like to take a picture to memorialize this occasion. Thank you all for sharing the road.